If you're in the market for a midsize luxury crossover SUV, the Mercedes-Benz GLE is a great choice. This particular one's a very nice choice. It's a local one-owner clean Carfax vehicle showing regular service history since new at Mercedes-Benz of Tacoma. All that info is on the Carfax report. We do have a complimentary copy. Where the Mercedes-Benz GLE 350 has a small turbocharged four-cylinder engine, a fantastic engine. This one has a little bit of a bigger power plant, so those of you who want a little bit more performance, a little bit more oomph when you're driving, the 450 has a really cool, it's a newer engine from Mercedes. It's an inline 6. I love inline 6-cylinder engines. It's turbocharged, and it's also paired to a light 48-volt hybrid system. So it's not going to be able to drive under electrical power. That's not the way the light hybrid system's designed. So this hybrid system's pretty small, but what it allows the vehicle to do is right now we're at a stop. I have the navigation system on, I have the heated seats and heat on, but the engine is off. So that small 48-volt hybrid system allows the vehicle to shut the engine off for a short amount of time when you're at a stop, like at a stoplight, or if you have it parked, and it allows you to still have the functionality of the infotainment system, heat, things like that. So really that will help save on fuel, and also performance is quite amazing. You have a lot of horsepower, 0 to 60 right around 5 seconds. So even though this is a 5,000-pound midsize crossover, this thing gives you sports car level acceleration. You have an adjustable air suspension, so you have great handling and performance. And you know, I wouldn't take it rock crawling, but with the highest setting on the air suspension, this is more than capable of doing some like light off-roading on beat up dirt or gravel roads. You have a huge display system for the infotainment system. You have a completely digital screen for the gauge cluster. It does have analog style gauges, lots of selectability, and you can I'm kind of just playing around with it too, but you can kind of see that you can kind of pick and choose the information that you want to show up in the gauges. This one is a 2020, 24,075 miles, so you have a tachometer, you have a nice analog clock, trip timer, route schedule, radio information, like departure and arrival angles for going off-road, how much the amount of degrees the vehicle is leaning. So much information. And then on this side, and then here you can also configure the information that you have showing up on this screen as well. Huge navigation screen. Then when it comes to a parking camera, we have lots of settings for the parking camera. You can pick and choose different angles. So there's no reason you should scuff up those beautiful rims or bumpers or wherever on this car. You pretty much have visibility all around it. And it's kind of like using a trackpad on a laptop. It's pretty intuitive, a little bit of a learning curve, but I think you'll get the hang of it fairly quick. So you have a drive mode selector as well. That will make changes to steering effort, transmission shift points. It has a great 9-speed automatic transmission. So you have individual, sport, comfort, and eco. Obviously dual zone auto climate control. Heated and ventilated front seats, big panoramic roof with a power sunshade to dim things down if it gets too bright out. We'll leave it open right now. And we have a build sheet on this one too. Not all Mercedes GLE 450s are created equal. You can see this has a base MSRP of $61,750, but when you add in all the equipment, it balloons all the way up to $78,570. So quite a lot of equipment on it. So maybe one GLE 450 you see might look like a better deal if it's a couple $1,000s cheaper, but if that's a base one and this one has all this more equipment in it, maybe that other one's not such a good deal. So it's always good to read the fine print. Okay, multi-contour front seats with massage feature, $1,100. This beautiful magma gray leather seat trim, very nice. I love the color. $1,620. Natural gray oak wood trim, really beautiful, lovely open pore wood trim, $160 for that. Lighting package $900, parking package $400, acoustic comfort package $1,100, driver's assistance package plus $2,250, MBUX technology package $1,710. I think MBUX stands for Mercedes-Benz, I think. Aromatic package, that should be the aromatic suspension, $1,710. Trailer hitch, $575. Power tilt sliding panoramic roof, $1,000. Soft closed doors, $550. Heated and ventilated front seats, $450. Power passenger seat with memory, $350. Wood and leather steering wheel, $600. MB Tex upper dash and door trim, $700. Then we have the 64 color interior ambient lighting, $310. Rapid heating seats, $450. And of course, we can print you out a copy or email me one if you want to peruse it yourself. Really beautiful interior. I like the light interior color. You know, it's kind of getting sunny out, but you know, in our kind of gray, dreary, you know, winters in the Pacific Northwest, when you have a dark interior, it can kind of make you feel gloomy. So when you have a bright, light colored interior, actually I find it kind of lifts my mood. And even on dark and dreary days when it's kind of bright and happy inside the car, it feels really nice. And this is a car that absolutely pampers you. The sun's coming out, but not too long ago it was cold and rainy. And you know, it's you know, terrible to go outside in weather like that. You're cold, you know, it gets right down to the bone, that wet weather. But when you're in a beautiful car like this, it just pampers you, it keeps you comfortable and warm. It really makes a big difference on those dreary Pacific Northwest days. So you have all season mats. Being a midsize, you're gonna have lots of interior space. We have 2 rows of seating. I'm 6'2". I have like limo-like rear seat leg space back here. Very, very comfortable place to be. That big panoramic roof allows lots of natural light into the interior as well. Really looks great in white, and white is just a really easy color to take care of too. Scratches and surface imperfections, which are inevitably going to happen as the years and miles roll along. Doesn't seem to show quite up as much on a white car versus a dark color. Like I have a black Tesla, and I love my Tesla, but black probably wasn't my first color choice. But when you buy used cars, you don't always have the choices of colors. I probably would have preferred a lighter color. I really kind of cringe, you know, when you see water spots and scratches and swirl marks, which is just really kind of tough with black. But white's a complete opposite. Even if you do get those things, you're going to hardly notice it. So it's a lot easier color to maintain. Really beautiful lines in the GLE 450. Mercedes-Benz just does a tremendous job styling their vehicles. This one's an absolute stunning automobile. And here is an awesome inline 6 engine, very powerful, turbocharged. You'll have great performance, great fuel efficiency. That 48 volt hybrid system will do a great job helping you save a little bit more on gas. And 0 to 60 right around 5 seconds. You'll be able to keep up with most other cars on the road. We have some great promotions going on right now. Complimentary delivery to Washington, Oregon, and Idaho. Contact us for more information, and thanks for taking the time to watch this video.